everybody, it's Jim from Jim's Holiest of Coleus. It's winter time, so Coleus business is on hiatus. Anyway, we'll do I guess this is going to be 3 years. This is my third season for my 2006 Yamaha Morphous. I'm loving this bike. There's only a few in the country. I believe they only imported a few thousand between 2006 2008. If you look these up online, you'll be very hard pressed to find any on for sale. So I was really lucky finding this one. I guess 3 years ago. I just put the windscreen on. So I generally put this on once the temps start to fall. It really cuts down on the wind, and I have a great time with this bike. I have a few videos on my YouTube channel. I did some maintenance videos, oil changes, air filters, and so forth. So if you want to, feel free to check those out if you have one of these. I've got a lot of reviews on them. I did a lot of reviews. I have one review that I did when I first bought it, and I look back, and of course I don't want to delete the video because it's a nostalgic video when I first bought the bike, and having the bike 3 years now, no maintenance problems. I mean, no mechanical problems, no shorts, no light bulbs out, no headlight problems, no blinker problems. She gasses and goes. I do an oil change a season. I believe I bought her with 3,000 miles or 2,800 or so, and she's just about got 6,000. So I ride her, but I don't ride her on the highway. She can go on the highway. She does 70, but I don't. I use her just really around town, going to the beach, boardwalk, so forth. So we're gonna get on the road in a minute. I don't have a helmet can, but we'll give you a quick look what she looks like coming up and down the street. I get a kick out of a lot of people, the pictures, seeing a Morphous in person as opposed to on video and in person is a big difference. I get so many, I mean, not a lot, but I get, of course, people say, it looks ugly, looks like a cigar, oh my God, ugliest bike I've ever seen. And it's funny because when I'm riding her, if I take her, I stop at Wawa or wherever, pick up a 6-pack of beer, go to the store. People always come up and say, wow, what is that? That is so cool. That is so sleek. So it really looks awesome in person. Looks like a jet ski on wheels, a snowmobile. Yeah, I see a cigar, ugly, but you know what? I love old cars. I have an old Corvette, and there was a car back in 1958 that came out. Maybe you've heard of it, the Ford Edsel. It was same thing. People, it was ugly, it's terrible, it was only out a few years. Almost actually took Ford under. It was named after Henry Ford's son, Edsel. Anyway, today you get yourself your hands on an Edsel. Most good Edsels are show quality, are close to 6 figures. So anyway, I'm gonna hold on to this baby because I know she's gonna be worth some money. And that's not why I bought the bike. But anyways, let's go take a look at her running up and down the street, and then we'll get into some of the nuts and bolts of what you can expect from your Morphous, the storage, and all those other goodies. Okay, so this is it, 2006 Yamaha Morphous. She got a side stand. Got the side stand. And also the center stand. It'll only start if you want to warm it up with the center stand. If you put the side stand down, the motor will cut out. Safety feature. All right, so that was pretty cool. She's got some. I'm 285 pounds, and even with me, and I would be at the top of the weight scale of what these recommend. But you can clearly ride two. But anyway, this hauls plenty. It hauls me around plenty. Has pretty good pep. Gets going once you're on your road. And you need to speed up past somebody. Hey, look, it's not a Ninja. I'm not trying to say it is, but it's got with the fuel injected engine as compared to my Helix, great pickup. This is a really well performing bike. It's got a lot of pickup, really good pickup, very smooth. You know, it's automatic, twist and go, no gears. Got lots of storage. Here's your trunk. Not as big as the Helix, but you have the under the seat. We'll get to that. Keep some regular, just some toolkit, little carrying harness, hat, some winter gear. Also, I keep this. Now under the seat, you have this storage. I keep a jacket, a hat, some napkins. This will hold a half helmet or a small full helmet. This is a Bell full size 2XL to fit my big fat head. This won't fit in there, but what I do is when I stop somewhere and I know, say I'm going for a walk on the boardwalk or I'm spending the afternoon at the beach, I'll, whoops, here we go. I will hook the helmet onto this through here and lock it down. And of course, these bells are really, really good. They snap off, so I have my tinted screen for the daytime and the sun. And then if I know this is always with me, if I'm out and it's starting to get dark, or if I go out at night, I could just pop the clear one on automatically. Of course, you got this little tray here to keep your odds and ends, paperwork, booklet. Here's the owner's manual. You can get these on eBay if you don't have it. If you do have one, a Morphous, and you don't have your manual, I imagine you would. But lots of storage. I mean, I've picked up 2 6-packs of beer, and easily got one in the back and in the front. Great. Got the light underneath. Of course, you can't see it in the daytime, but and also the glove compartment that locks. Locking glove box. I keep my gloves. I have that's one thing I recommend. And I've been riding bikes. I'm 55. I've been riding motorcycles, dirt bikes since I'm 15, 12 really. But for motorcyclists, if you're on the road and you ride around a lot by yourself and so forth, it's good to have some information in your glove box somewhere that, God forbid something happens, your name, contact number, and so forth, who you are, with your address, some contact info. I have that here, and I have it in a sealed plastic bag for emergency, in case something, God forbid, happens. They don't have to wonder who you are. If you don't have your wallet on you, or they can't find the wallet because it's locked up somewhere, they don't have to bust into your bike to get it. It's good to have that information. It's just something to throw in there for experience. Access to your, I'm not going to go over the whole maintenance thing. I do have those maintenance videos, but easy access to your fluids under here for your oil filler. Pop that on, so forth. You know, the only negative that I can complain about really with this is the gas is gassing up. It's sort of a pain. They have it tucked down you know, down here you got a, I mean, it's right here. You got tucked down. You have a dark arrow. Obviously I put the mark. You got to put the key in, and you have to line up the two white arrows. Of course, they were black, so they blend in at night. It's just a big pain, so I put the white there so I know exactly. You click, and you have it. And you got to kind of like get the nozzle down there. Some kind of gets stuck, so you got to be careful. I actually got the nozzle stuck once. I'm at the gas station. So you got to make sure you line this up with the white and press down. And without those white marks, it's you know, you're kind of like messing around with, especially when it's dark out and so forth. So anyway, I just threw those in there. It makes it a lot easier. It's the only negative I can really complain about. Other than that, this is supposed to be a lighted ring around the ignition thing here, but that doesn't work. That's the only thing that didn't work since I got the bike. But other than that, I added a tire sensor, air sensor. And she starts right up. Digital dash. You know, you got to remember, and people are amazed when I do get into conversations with them about this. You have to remember that this bike is 15 years old. 15 years old. So this scooter was way ahead of its time as far as like aerodynamics, styling, sleekness. Those are the compliments I get from people. So the people will say, "Oh, it's ugly," who've never seen him in person, and I know I went over this before. Seeing this on video and pictures doesn't do it justice. You really need to see it in person. It really is a very futuristic looking bike, and everybody, when I tell them that it's a 2006, that it's 15 years old, they're like, "No way, you kidding me?" Because number one, it's in excellent condition. I take great care of it, and it just looks, it's definitely not dated. It looks like a brand new bike. It looks like something that just came out. And if you're into scooters like I am, if you're into that genre, you look at what's coming out. I mean, scooters are really popular now. They're coming out with some really neat stuff, especially Suzuki. You know, you start getting into real big money when you're starting to get into the Bergman, the Executive Series, and so forth. But this was really ahead of its time, and it really holds up well. Great quality. Highly recommend if you can find one. So what do you think of my video? Check out my list of, I have a lot of videos obviously for my Coleus, but I have a number of videos on this scooter, on the different maintenances, and a couple of reviews. And I've gotten a lot of comments and suggestions back from people. So what you think? Any comments, things that you'd like to see, anything you're curious about on the bike and so forth? Drop me a comment and subscribe to my channel if you're interested in Coleus. It's Jim's Holiest Coleus. And thanks for watching. This is my 2006 Yamaha Morphous. Take care, everyone. Thanks for watching.